Welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke, and this is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga flow. We're going to go ahead and begin in pose of a child. So once again, widen your knees, bring your toes together, and then start to sink your hips towards your heels. Stretching your arms out in front of you, so the arms are just extending straight out from your shoulders. Just spread your fingers, and begin to press down. Just drawing your forehead into the mat and eventually bringing your elbows into the mat. And begin to channel your breath in and out through your nose, gently pulling the shoulders back as you breathe in, engaging the belly, and pulling the belly in as you breathe out, maybe tucking the tail a little as well. Just staying in your child's pose, we're going to start to lengthen the breath. Allowing our inhales to get deeper, our exhales to get a little bit longer. And then drawing the hands over to the right. Draw the left hand on top, tuck the chin underneath the right arm. Take a deep breath in. And then release back to the center. I'm going to pause here. So engage the belly slightly, walk your hands to the left, take the right hand on top, tuck the chin under the left armpit, take a deep breath in, and release back to the center. We're still channeling our breath in and out through the nostrils. Just trying to soften our shoulders, engage the belly. And draw your fingertips together. Place the thumbs at the base of the neck and inch your elbows forward. And we're still sinking the belly back. Drawing the belly in, sinking the chest back. Release the hands out in front of you. Spread the fingers. And as you press down, start to gaze forward. Drawing the belly in. Just come forward about a third of the way. Let your knees move closer together and separate your feet. Push the hips back again. Lengthen your arms. As you inhale, shift your shoulders over the wrists, tuck the toes, and then push the hips up towards the ceiling. Coming into our first down dog of the day. Spread your fingers, turn your thumbs towards each other. Try to hide your ears inside the shoulders, and gaze back towards the feet. Really begin to push the heels down. Pushing the thighs towards the back of the mat. And then inhale, flow the heels up. Claw them out with your fingers. Exhale, slowly lower. Once more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Just keeping the weight in your finger pads. Lengthen your arms. Press the chest back. Draw the knees all the way down as you breathe in. And sink your hips back as you breathe out. Just keep the knees grounded. Shift forward, bringing the shoulders over the wrists, and then tuck the toes, sink back, pressing your hips to the heels. And twice more. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, sink back. Last time. Inhale, turn the elbows in. Exhale, sink back and hold. We're going to come onto our fingertips. Sink the chest down. Retract the shoulder blades. And just try to push away from the mat by pressing through the fingers. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel the chest expand. And then let it go. Press your palms back down. Inhale, find a modified plank. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. And then push back into your down dog. We'll just lift the heels here and tiptoe your way all the way to the front of your mat. And once you get there, just let your knees soften and allow your head to hang. Maybe gently shaking the head, yes. Shaking the head, no. Soften the knees some more. And take a slow roll all the way back up to standing. Slide your shoulders down into that back body. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Ground through the feet. Engage the inner thighs like you're holding a block between the legs. Draw the belly in. Lift the heart up. Just make sure the shoulders are settling down towards your hips. And as you breathe in, look up, bring the palms together overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. And twice more. Inhale, reach overhead. Bring the palms together. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. We'll bring the feet together, interlace the fingers. Just press the arms overhead and pause. Suck the belly in, draw the shoulders down, and start to push your hips forward, grounding your feet. You can look up if it's okay with your neck. But keep sucking the belly in to protect your spine. Try to pull your shoulders down. See if you can reach back a little bit more. So bring the finger pads together and inhale your hands to the heart. Pause here on the exhale. Start to draw your shoulders back. Separate the feet. And then anchor through the left foot. Drive the right knee up. Curl the toes. Push the right heel back. Let your arms extend out to the side to help you balance. Dial the right toes down. Soften your shoulders back. And then jet plane the hands. Shining the chest forward. Pushing through the heel. And bring the hands back to the heart. Keeping that right foot flexed. We're going to pendulum swing the right foot forward. And just slowly lift. Retract the shoulder blades, lengthen the spine. And then just very slowly lower back down to standing. Inhale, take a hold of your left wrist, engage the belly, fold to the right side as you exhale. Inhale back to the center, switch wrists. Exhale into the left. And your next inhale, gaze up, draw the palms together. Exhale, bring your hands back to the heart. Draw the shoulders down and back, anchor the right foot, and bring the left knee up. Curl the toes, try to lengthen your spine, and then push the left heel back. So we're going to ground through the right big toe, shine the chest forward, airplane hands to the side, or jet plane hands back. Let's keep pointing your left toes down. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. Draw your hands to heart center and just pendulum swing the left foot forward, stepping down if you need to. We're going to lift the heart, raise the legs, spread the toes. Inhaling here. And on the exhale, bring the feet back together. And just slowly reach up. This time, hook your thumbs together at the top. Spread the fingers and just start to lengthen as you reach back. Maybe gaze up. Suck in the belly. Pull down the shoulders. Anchor the feet and come back to neutral. And just anchor the left heel. Stretch your arms to the right. Back to the center. Ground the right heel. Stretch the arms to the left. Come back to the center. Bring the hands together. Bring the toes together. And bring your hands to the heart. So allow the toes, the thighs, the calves to touch. Take a nice deep breath in. Holding at the top. Pulling the belly button in. On your exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale to the center. Exhale and left. On your next inhale, take the arms overhead. On the exhale, we're going to sink into an imaginary chair. Lowering the hips down by bending the knees. Bring the hands to the heart and then take a twist to the right. Try to push your thumbs toward heart center. Squeeze the thighs. Bring the weight into your heels. Inhale, reach overhead. Slide the shoulders into your back pockets. Exhale, come back into that chair. Bring your hands to the heart. Twisting to the left. Pressing the palms together. Squeezing the thighs together. And we're going to stay low as we come back to the center and gaze down at the feet. Extend the hands. Spread the fingers. And drawing your belly in, start to pull your shoulders back. Start to push the hips back. Take a nice deep breath in. And just fold forward as you breathe out. And We'll separate the feet here, come back into a neutral position. Grab opposite elbows, and keep the knees soft. And just very gently swing your upper body side to side. Release the hands, soften the knees, and slowly roll yourselves back up. This time, bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears, and then slowly roll them down into your back body. And once more, inhale, drawing the shoulders up. Exhale, releasing down. I'm going to bring the hands alongside the body. Squeeze the fists. As you inhale, just roll the wrists all the way up, gazing towards the ceiling. And the exhale, roll the wrists down in the opposite direction. Spread the fingers. Press the palms overhead as you breathe in. Send your hips out in front of you. And then fold slowly as you breathe out, coming down to your mat. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Once more. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Once again, squeeze the fists and engage the belly. And as you inhale, roll your wrists. Exhale, roll in the opposite direction. And then release the hands out alongside the body. Draw the hips down. Gaze forward as you breathe in. Folding as you breathe out. Take the palms to the shins. Press the chest forward as you breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. This time, inhale to a flat back, reaching the hands behind you and holding. Start to soften the knees as you send the hips back. Continue to gaze down as you reach the hands forward. Spread the fingers, draw the shoulders back. I'm going to tuck the belly in some more, and as you lower the hips, let the arms reach overhead. Slide the shoulders into your back body, and tuck your tail, tuck the belly, bring the weight down into your heels. As you hinge forward, pick up the heels and let your hands reach back. We're just going to hold and spread the fingers, ground the toes. We're here for 3. Maybe the heels can lift a little higher, the hips can sink a little lower for 2. Now 1, ground the heels, fold forward. Soften the knees. Wrap the hands around the backs of the legs. Once again, release the hands. Bring the feet slightly wider than the hips. Put a bend in that left knee. You can ground the left fingers to the floor. Place your left hand on the block. Just open the right hand to the ceiling. Take a big inhale as you spiral the ribs upward. And on the exhale, we're just going to fold. Switching, if you have a block or a book, bend the right knee. Inhale the left arm open. And exhale, fold. Releasing the hands and bring the feet back into a neutral position. Take your palms back to the shins. Press the chest forward. This time as you fold, drag your fingers out in front of you, stretching through the backs of the legs. And then slowly coming in and slowly rolling up, taking the arms overhead, drawing the palms together, and bringing your hands to your heart. We're going to keep the right foot grounded near the top of the mat. Step the left foot back, but on an angle so that your left toes are pointing towards, think about 11 o'clock. We're going to push into that back left heel. Take up as much of the mat as you need to, maybe most of the mat. Sink into that front right knee. Try to spiral the trunk to the front of the mat. Try to square the hips to the front of the mat. But the back knee stays straight and the right knee bends. We're going to reach the arms overhead. Soften the shoulders down. And grounding through the back heel so we can extend the arms higher. Try to square our hips. Take a nice deep breath in. And just holding here as you breathe out. Let the shoulders soften down. Draw the belly in. Ground your back heel. And as you inhale the hands to heart center, just take a moment to adjust the feet for warrior 2. You can take a wider stance, so your right foot still faces forward with that bend in the knee. This time the left toes point more to the side. You're going to tee the arms, soften the shoulders, and as you turn to gaze over the right hand, sink a little bit deeper. Spreading the fingers, pulling our arms away from each other. You're going to engage the belly. As that left hip rolls back, that right knee presses forward in opposition. And ground the feet, put the focus into the toes. Inhale, straighten both knees, reach up towards the ceiling with both hands. Exhale, come back to warrior two. And twice more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to warrior two, sinking a little bit lower. Once more. Inhale. And exhale, holding here, gazing over the right hand, grounding the back heel, softening our shoulders. Bring the right elbow to the knees. You inhale, take the left arm over the ear on the exhale. Spiral the chest upward. Push the shoulders gently away from your ears and push the right knee forward, sinking a little bit deeper. Start to straighten the right knee as you inhale. You're going to draw the right hand to the shin, open the left hand to the ceiling, reaching back. So again, shine the chest forward. Slowly taking that left arm over the ear. We're going to hold here. We're seeing you practice that right hand can come off of the knee and press to the side like we're saying stop. Let's windmill back up to warrior two. So extend the arms, sink into that right knee. Take a nice deep breath in. Draw the left arm forward and the right arm back. Breathing out. Just twice more. Spiral to warrior two as you inhale, sinking into that left knee. Left arm forward, right arm back as you breathe out. Once more. Inhale, sinking into warrior two. Exhale, draw the left hand forward. And just pause here. Ground your back heel. Reach the right arm back. And slowly begin to lower the left hand to the mat under the shoulder. Pick up your back heel and lower the hips. That left knee can come down if it needs to. You're going to draw the right arm forward as you inhale and then open up as you exhale. Twisting to our right side. Grounding the right foot. Maybe lowering the back knee. Deepen the twist as you inhale. On the exhale, come undone. Drawing the left knee down. And just framing the front foot with our fingers and our hands. You're going to sink into a deep lunge. And then shift back. Twice more. Inhale, glide forward. Sink your hips down. Lift your heart up. Exhale, rounding back. Once more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Pause here. Tuck the chin. Folding forward. So maybe the right toes curl in. Deepening that stretch. Transition back into your lunge and draw the right knee back to join the left. We'll just sink back into child's pose, drape the belly over the thighs, rest the forearms on our mat, and spread the fingers. As you gaze forward, lengthen the hands out in front of you. Press before pressing the palms down. Inhale your shoulders back over the wrists. Tuck the toes. Exhale, press into down dog. Pedaling the feet out. And sinking back. Press the chest towards your thighs. Lengthen through the arms. As you inhale, float the heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raising the heels. Exhale, lower. On your next inhale, keep the heels lifted and just walk your way forward. Coming all the way to the top of your mat. Again, letting your head hang. Letting your shoulders soften. Your next inhale, bring the arms overhead. Draw the palms together and exhale the hands to your heart. Twice more, breathing in, breathing out. Once more, inhale and exhale. This time the left foot stays grounded and the right foot steps back on an angle as you set up for our warrior one. So ground your back heel, letting the toes point towards 1 o'clock. Sink into that front left knee and then try to square the hips to the front. Straighten the back knee, take the arms overhead. Pull the shoulders down into your back body. Spread the fingers, see if you can sink a little bit lower. Keep peeling the shoulders down. Drawing the belly in. And turning the trunk towards the front of your mat. Then inhale your hands to heart center. On the exhale, can adjust our feet for warrior two. So maybe that means a wider stance, right toes are pointing to the side. And extend the arms, soften the shoulders and sink into that left knee. Allowing your right hip to draw back towards the back of your mat. The left knee to press towards the left pinky. Tuck the tail, tuck the belly, sink a little lower. Then ground your feet. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, come down. Twice more. Inhale, reach up, straighten the front knee. Exhale, lower. Once more. As you reach up, let your shoulders soften down away from your ears. As you breathe out, sink as low as we can. Gazing over the left hand. Engaging the belly and tucking the tail. And just retracting the shoulder blades as the arms lengthen away from each other. Deep breaths in. Just long breaths out. Just take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, that left elbow moves to the knee. Inhale the right arm up and exhale the right arm over your ear. Allow your shoulders to fall back. Press the left knee forward. Spiral the ribs up towards the ceiling. Just windmill back up to warrior two, sinking into that left knee. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, that right arm reaches forward and the left arm pulls back. And twice more. Find warrior two as you breathe in. Draw the right arm forward and left arm back as you breathe out. And once more. Inhale, open back to warrior two. Exhale, reach and hold. Spiral back, up, this time straighten the front knee, reach your left arm back. And then shift your right hip back as your left hand moves towards that left shin. Right arm reaches up and back, and then over. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Option to ground the feet, engage the belly, and press the left hand to the side like you're saying stop. Gaze down, start to soften your left knee, bring your right hand under the shoulder and pick up the back heel. You're going to lower the hips down, reach the left arm forward and spiral it up. You can drop that right knee if you need to. Deepen the twist as you breathe in and then lower down as you breathe out so that back knee grounds. I'm going to place our hands on either side of the left foot. Take a deep lunge, breathing in. And then round back as you breathe out. And twice more. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. And again, glide forward as you breathe in, lifting your heart, lowering your hips. Round back as you breathe out and hold. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Curl the toes if it's in your practice. Shifting back into our lunge. Let's go ahead and slide your left knee back to join the right. We'll take the knees wide this time. Bring the toes together. And just settle back into your child's pose, resting the forehead and forearms on your mat. Trying to push the hips back a little bit more. Engage in the belly slightly. You can take prayer hands or keep the arms out. As you exhale, just try to soften everywhere but the belly. The belly we keep engaged. Take a half breath in. Breathing through the nose and just hold it. Take a deep full breath in. And then slowly sigh it out. Take another half breath in. Pause. Fill up on your next inhale. Pause again. And keeping the shoulders soft. Exhale through the mouth. And pause at the bottom. Extend the arms long, but staying in your child's pose. Just take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Fill all the way up to the top. Ground the palms, the fingers. Pause. And looking forward, lengthen the arms. Take inhale again. As you side out, just forward back down. Bring the fingertips together. Find a prayer position, drawing the thumbs to the base of the neck and inching the elbows forward. Extend the hands back out in front of you and just slowly roll yourselves up to tabletop. So we'll bring the knees in line with the hips. We'll bring our shoulders above the wrists. Spread the fingers nice and wide. So allow your thumbs to face towards each other. Press down into your finger pads. And start to lower the belly. Turn the elbows in. Gaze forward as you inhale. And then slowly rounding back on the exhale. Tuck the tail under, draw the belly in, and push away from your mat. And again, inhale, drop in the belly, shine the chest forward. Exhale, round. And your next inhale, tuck the toes, shine the chest forward. Exhale, start to round, draw the belly in, and then push the hips back towards the heels. Keep the arms long. Bring your shoulders back over the wrists, untuck the toes, and sink your hips towards the wrists. Lift the heart up towards the ceiling. Then pulling the belly in, start to round back into your child's pose. Bring the shoulders back over the wrists. This time, tuck your toes and find down dog. So I'm going to push the hips to the ceiling, pedal the feet out. And then start to walk the hands all the way back to meet the feet. And then we're going to let the knees soften, let the head hang. So there's no tension in the back of the legs or in our shoulders. Keep the neck long. Just feel the weight shift back and forth from the balls of the feet, maybe to the toes, and back into your heels. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. And soften the knees, bring the weight into your heels. Take a long inhale to bring you all the way up to standing. Push the shoulders back and exhale the shoulders down. And we'll take our hands to the low back. Roll the shoulder blades and elbows in towards each other and gently push your hips forward. And gaze up if it's okay with your neck. Sucking the belly in to protect the spine. And slowly coming back to neutral position. Moving the hands from your low back to your waist. Step the right foot forward. Hinging forward to the waist. Soften the back knee. Send the hips back. Then slowly come up again. You're going to bring the weight into that right foot. Pick up the back heel. And just float your left leg forward and cross it over the right. So options to stay here, options to help that left hip open by pushing the knee, or you can take your hands to heart center, keep your right foot grounded, maybe start to hinge, maybe bend that right knee, get a deeper stretch through the hip, flex the left foot, and just slowly come up again. We'll come undone. Step forward to the left foot, bring the hands to the waist, hinge, soften the back knee, and push the hips towards the back of the mat. And coming up slowly as you inhale, pick up the back heel, soften the shoulders. You can draw the hands to heart center before bringing that right foot forward, crossing it over the left, and trying to open that left hip. You can stay more upright and guide the knee open, or we can start to soften into that left knee, keep opening through the right hip and flexing the right foot. Coming up slowly, come undone, and just find your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up and pause at the top, holding the breath and keeping the arms extended. Draw your belly in, let your shoulders soften down. And then just wrap the hands behind you as you exhale. We'll interlace the fingers, kiss the palms together, and then inhale the heart up towards the ceiling as you press the fists away from the body. On the exhale, hinge, fold forward, drape the arms overhead, or soften the knuckles to your low back, or soften the elbows if your shoulders are tight. Soften the knees so there's no tension in the back of the legs. Let the crown of the head hang towards your mat. Draw the hands to your low back. And then release the hands all the way down. Take your palms to your shins. Flatten your back as you inhale. Fold forward on the exhale. Just rolling up slowly. Just let your hands hang towards the floor as you come up to standing. Draw your shoulders back over the hips. And turn the arms out to the side, spreading the fingers. Ground the toes and suck in the belly. And lift the heart up. And then flip the palms to the ceiling as you breathe in. Take a slight back bend to the top, gently pulling our shoulders down. And then fold forward as you breathe out. Inhale into a flat back. On your exhale, stepping back with the right foot. I'm going to bring that knee down. Find ourselves in a modified lunge. Drawing the hands away from the floor. Just sinking into that left knee. Think about driving your right hip forward. Engaging the right glute. Grounding the left foot. And take the arms overhead. And spread your fingers. Try to soften your shoulders. As you look up, see if you can sink the hips just a little bit lower. Take a deep breath in, and then hinge forward and flow the hands back as you breathe out. And again, inhale, arms come overhead, shoulders keep sliding down. Exhale gently in the hands. Once more, take an inhale. And an exhale. Pausing here with the option of picking up that back knee if it's in your practice. Press the shoulder blades together, shoot the fingers back. And maybe interlace the fingers if it's in your practice and open the chest. And as you tuck the chin, you can raise the arms overhead or keep them where they are. Release your hands first to your low back, then on the on either side of your front left foot. And then gradually draw the right knee down. We're just going to shift back and forth here. deepening that lunge. As you glide forward, we're going to pause in that lunge, slide the left knee back to join the right, and then sink back into child's pose, but this time with the arms extended back, and the armpits draped over the knees, and the shoulders relaxed. Just gradually transition yourselves back into tabletop. Come back to our hands and knees. Tuck the toes, drop the belly in as you round, push back into your down dog. Lift the heels and walk the feet forward. Soften the knees and let the head hang. Just rolling the wrists back and forth. And then squeezing the fists as tight as we can. Take a deep breath in. Spread the fingers as you breathe out. Soften the knees. Inhale, reaching overhead. Exhale, drawing the hands together and folding back down. Inhale to a flat back. On your exhale, stepping your left foot back. We're going to sink into a runner's lunge. Drop the left knee. Maybe untuck the toes and just come up to a modified crescent lunge. So this time engage the left glute, drive the left hip forward. Reach your arms up. Slide the shoulders down. Just keep lowering the hips as you gaze up. Breathing in, sinking deeper. Ground the right foot and hinge forward. Take the arms back. Twice more. Inhale, reach overhead. Drive your hips forward. Exhale, fold, reaching back. And again, inhale. And exhale. I'm going to pause here. Push the shoulder blades together. Option to tuck your back toes and pick up that back knee. Or keep it grounded. Option to interlace the fingers and kiss the palms together and shine the chest forward. And keeping the gaze down. When you're ready, you can come undone, releasing the hands, lowering the back knee, and then deepening our lunge and shifting back. Walking forward and back. Come back into that lunge and slide the right knee back to join the left. And this time widen the knees, bring the toes together. Once again, finding our child's pose. Resting our forehead and forearms on the mat. And spread the fingers and push your palms down. Slide the thighs, knees close together. Maybe shift the knees back for space. And keep grounding through the hands. We're going to shift forward, engage the belly, and then slowly lower down, all the way to your stomach. And bring your hands underneath the shoulders. And then retract the shoulder blades, tuck in the elbows, drawing the belly. Claw them out with your fingers. And on your next inhale, push away from the mat. Exhale to lower. And twice more, keeping the elbows in. Lift, lower, maybe slide the hands back, lift again, maybe lengthen the arms, lift the heart up, and then slowly lower back down. From here we'll bring the hands forward, make a little pillow, rest the forehead, just soften the knees, let the thighs turn in slightly, soften the shoulders, allow the neck to breathe. And engage the belly. And spend the knees, flex the feet. And just very slowly start to windshield wipe your knees side to side. Eventually we're going to come back to stillness. Release the feet back down. Again, turn the thighs inward as you bring the thighs closer together. And then gazing towards the top corners of your mat. Just allow your hands to extend slightly past the corners. Press the finger pads down. Point the elbows up. Inhale, take a slow lift away from the mat. Exhale, lower. Elbows are back up. Inhale, press into lift, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, lower. Bringing the hands in line with your shoulders, still on our fingertips, still pointing the elbows up. We're going to take a small lift. And then lower. Once more, lifting. And then lower. And then bring your hands back under your shoulders. Push away from the mat until you're all the way up on all fours, coming to our hands and knees. From here, we're going to bring the knees up towards the wrists, cross the feet at the ankles, and take a seat at the top of your mat. And cupping the hands around your knees, engage the belly, and just lean back into the tailbone. Circle forward towards your right knee, pressing the chest forward, and towards your left knee before rounding back. Deep breath in as you press forward, and then round back where we're going to pause. Inhale, pressing forward to the left. Exhale, rounding to the right. Once more. Inhale, lead with the chest. Exhale, round back. And just come back to a neutral position, keeping the hands cupped around the knees. Retract the shoulder blades as you breathe in, drawing the chest up, pulling the belly in, and slowly round as you breathe out. Tucking the chin and shifting to your tailbone. Once more. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, rounding the spine. Come back to neutral. Draw the right arm to the side, reach the left arm over. Inhaling here. On the exhale, come undone. Draw the left hand down, reach the right arm over. Inhaling as you reach. And then come undone. And bring your hands behind the back. Press your palms down. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, turn the elbows in as your heart lifts. And the exhale, just come undone. I'm going to draw the hands out in front of us, make fists. As you inhale, just slowly roll the wrists up towards the ceiling. Gaze up, and on the exhale, roll the wrists back down. And take a twist to the right, bringing your right hand behind the back and your left hand to the right knee. Sit up tall, soften the shoulders, suck in the belly, and just start to twist and gaze over the right shoulder towards the back corner of your mat. And just slowly come undone. We'll switch sides, left hand to the right hand to the left knee, draw the left hand behind the back. Sit up tall, drawing the belly, twisting to the left. Just come undone. We're going to extend the legs out in front of us. Ground the backs of the knees, maybe flex the feet. Sit up tall, soften the shoulders. Reach up as you breathe in, holding the breath at the top, pausing to soften the shoulders and spread the fingers. And on your exhale, just slowly lower down. Just coming all the way down. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. Roll the ankle. Roll the other way. And then flex the foot. Release the left hand and open the right knee to the side. For a deeper stretch, start to pull the knee upward towards the armpit or shoulder. And then transition into a cradle stretch by bringing that left hand to the right foot, keeping the right hand at the knee, and then trying to pull that calf or shin parallel to the chest, holding or rocking side to side. And from there, we're going to bring the left leg in, stack the right thigh on top of the left. Draw the belly in, draw the knees closer, and then tee the arms out. Allow your knees to fall to the left, and then grounding your shoulders, gaze over to the right. Engaging the belly. Slowly begin to come undone. You're going to extend the right leg out. Hug the left knee in. Just begin by rolling the ankle. Rolling the other way. And then keeping a hold of the left hand. We're going to let the right hand release to the side. Flex the foot. And then draw the left knee open. So again, add intensity by pulling the knee upward towards the shoulder. And then turning into a cradle stretch. Bring the right hand to the foot. Draw the knee or shin parallel to the chest. Pausing here or gently rocking side to side. And slide the right knee in, stack the left thigh on top, draw in the belly to create space, draw in the knees and tee the arms out. Then just let your knees fall to the right and then grounding your shoulders, gaze to the left. Engage the belly as you slowly begin to come undone. Just extend your legs out in front of you. We're going to begin to separate the feet. Taking the arms alongside the body. Or maybe you can interlace the fingers just below the belly button. Or if you'd rather, place the right hand on the belly and the left hand on the heart. Just bring your awareness to your breath again. Allow your feet to fall open, away from each other. Closing our eyes. Tucking the chin to keep the neck long. And try to relax the jaw. Pause at the bottom of the next exhale. And just take a long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel the belly expand. Feel the chest expand. Draw the shoulders down. Sigh the breath out. Breathe in again. Hold and breathe in some more and sigh it all out. Release your hands alongside the body, engage the belly, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the fists, curl the toes, take a deep inhale and let it go. Start to wiggle the fingers and wiggle your toes. And then sliding one knee at a time, start to gather your knees back in towards the chest. Hug them in, press the thighs together, and then stir them in one direction, making small circles. Stir them in the other direction. As you come back to stillness, curl up into a tight ball. Take a nice deep breath in, squeeze everything a little bit tighter. And as you exhale, start to soften, but keep a hold of the knees. Rock from side to side. Then just fall to one side and take a fetal position. Then closing your eyes. Come up slowly with the eyes closed. Find a seated position. Draw the hands to heart center. And just try to sit up tall. Press your shoulders down into your back body. Bowing forward slightly. Take a deep breath in. Inhale some more. And sigh it out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.